Welcome back to another video in the depression, the emotion of depression. And of course, it's in the area of self-compassion still. And what we are trying to accomplish in these videos is overall to help people decrease their depression that they are feeling or going through with tools to help do that and increase healthy behaviors. Again, utilizing tools to do this as well so that we can do the things that we want to in life, because depression can get pretty hard and pretty making it so we don't want to do anything really. A lot of people will find that they spend a lot of time in bed, and so we of course want to decrease that habit so you can get out and do the things you want to do in life. And so for this one, we're going to talk about body-based self-compassion, and the overall theme is soothing through sensation. So welcome to episode 6 of Softening the Inner Critic. And today we're doing something a little different. We're going to get out of the head and into the body this time. So if you've ever felt like no amount of kind, soft talk could quiet the storm inside, this episode is for you, because here's the truth. The inner critic isn't just mental, it is physical. You don't just hear it, you feel it. You gotta tight chest, clenched jaw, shallow breath. But the good news is that we can soothe it through the body too. So then in this episode, we're going to explore somatic techniques that signal safety to the nervous system, how physical comfort softens emotional pain, gentle body check-ins to restore connection and compassion, and let's really learn how to treat the body like an ally, not an afterthought. So how do we start this? Well, somatic tools are used for soothing, and the body responds to stress before your brain even catches up. That means you can speak back to your nervous system, not with words, but with sensation. That's really something that I try when I see kids to help them understand, and of course even teens and adults haven't learned this yet, is that our bodies feel our emotions before our minds do. And sometimes we react even before our minds do as well. So how can we start understanding where we feel these emotions and utilizing our body as the first barrier on how to calm ourselves down so we don't overreact in the end? So here are a few somatic body-based tools that you can use anytime. Your hand on your heart. Place your hand gently on your heart. Take 3 slow breaths. Whisper something reassuring like, I'm here, or I've got you. Grounding breath. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Let the exhale be longer to signal calm, and imagine your breathing dropping into your belly, grounding you like roots. So a soft touch. Wrap a blanket around your shoulders. Stroke your arm or hand gently. Let your body register, I'm safe and I'm cared for. These aren't fixes, they're invitations to return to yourself. Remember, doing this before we overreact is really great, whether that's an overreaction with somebody that we are in a conversation with, or that's overreacting to a text we've received or an email, or just overreacting to a thought that we have in our head. This can help with that. And so what's another area that we can work on? Well, we can understand the body's role in the criticism loop. When the inner critic flares up, your body often responds before your mind can intervene. Your shoulders will tense, your stomach will go into knots, and your breath becomes shallow or stuck. Or there's many other ways our body feels, our emotions, of course. These are only a few ways, and yours may be different. So these physical reactions reinforce emotional distress to us. It becomes a feedback loop. We have judgment, we have tension, and then we have more judgment. But when you engage the body, you actually start disrupting the cycle. It's that little pause that you really do need before you continue on. Whether, again, that's with a thought, that's with a text or an email, or that's a conversation that you're having with somebody. So you send your nervous system a new message. We don't need to brace right now. We can actually soften. So think of somatic compassion as pre-verbal kindness. It speaks to the part of you that words can't always reach, and sometimes physical comfort is the most powerful response to emotional pain. And I think maybe we know this because our body, when it does start to react and we can't calm it down, then that really does feed into our mind, and our mind will feed into our body again. And it will become a cycle that we have to learn how to break some point in the cycle, whether that's in the middle, or maybe when you've already overreacted and kind of pieces have fallen, or you're getting really good at this and it's at the beginning now. So, what's another area that we can move along in this body-based self-compassion? Well, we can do gentle body check-ins, and this can be done on a daily basis. So here's a practice you can do anytime, especially when you feel triggered or disconnected. Ask yourself this: where do I feel this in my body? Is it in your throat, your chest, your gut? Just notice. There really is no need to fix at the moment. 2, can I breathe into that space? Imagine sending your breath there like a warm hand. You can really close your eyes for this, and when you breathe in, you can think about that warm hand, and when you breathe out, you can think about how it's going towards the area of your body that needs it the most. And 3, what do I need here? Maybe it's rest, maybe it's a stretch, a cry, a moment of stillness. You don't need the perfect answer. Just the act of asking brings you back into your body and hopefully into your compassion. So even placing your hand on the area and saying, I see you, I'm with you, can shift the entire moment. So let's recap here. Remember that your body is not separate from your healing. It's really essential to it. Soothing yourself physically interrupts emotional spirals before they deepen. And you don't need fancy techniques, just your presence, your breath, and your touch. Something that you can do anywhere that you are, which makes this hopefully pretty easy to start doing. In the next episode, we'll explore reconnecting with self-worth, especially when the inner critic says you have nothing to offer. So here is our comment section. Comment below and answer this question. What's one body-based practice you're curious to try, or that helps you feel grounded when things get heavy? And of course, if you have anything else you want to comment about when it comes to somatic techniques or body-based self-compassion, we would love to hear your comments. Remember, you don't have to think your way into healing. Sometimes you just have to breathe there, and you're doing beautifully. I'm proud of you for showing up in your mind and in your body. And here's the other section I love, where I get to talk about the journals I created in the children's book. Of course, there will be a few more to come, but for these right now, these are a really great start and are really comprehensive for you. So in a world that moves too fast, what if you could create a space to come home for yourself and help your children do the same? Start with your heart. The self-love, self-discovery, and self-discipline journal is your guided path to clarity, purpose, and showing up for a life that you truly want. There will be daily and weekly prompts that help you go deeper, stay grounded, and take gentle action. And so when anxiety arises, meet yourself with compassion. The Anchored in Kindness journal helps you calm your nervous system, understand your patterns, and find peace, one breath, one page at a time. There's thoughtful prompts, and it's a space to soften. And for those little hearts you love the most, meet Luna and Bravion the lion. Imagine a story that helps your children find their courage, listen to their heart, and trust their own glowing spark. A story of bravery, self-trust, and emotional wisdom. And of course, at the back, there's also worksheets for your little ones. They may need some help in filling it out, but here they really get to discover where their bravery, courage, own self-trust, and spark come from. So if you liked this video at all, of course, like it, subscribe, and share it with anyone who you think needs it.